Alright, I finally decided to get around to it and do a campus tour. So we're starting out in my room. I got my boots on. We're gonna go. If I see people, I'm gonna pretend I'm not taking a video. Okay, this is the elevator room. Very close to my room. We're on the 9th floor, so sometimes it takes a while. Saw some people in the hallway there, but you know, I'm a social guru. Here we are. All right. You may have heard a siren there. I don't know what that was. Hopefully that's not a concern.
Second floor, deuxième étage, going up.
There's the building. This is where we go hang out after a fire alarm. You can see there's still a little bit of snow. Hopefully that bus isn't too loud. I have a feeling this is going to be a long and arduous video, but I've been wanting to do it for a while now. Here's where I saw that red end sign the other day, a few months ago. It's just a flag now. That's a train station. Go this way because it's kind of busy at the bus stop. I think there was a fire here the other day, or a fire alarm, I don't really know. That was fun. Look at that. I'm paying for that with my tuition money. Isn't that a good use of my money? Picture of Andrew Rader. He sounds like a cool guy. Got some modern art over there. Let's go check that out. I don't really come over in this area too often. is the Mackenzie building. I have a feeling this is an entrance to the tunnels. Well, let's just turn around then. It's Saturday night and I'm walking around the campus taking a video. That's what cool guys do, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's about 0 degrees Celsius. In case I get raped, I can ask for help here. Apparently. Hasn't happened quite yet. Taking the trail less traveled by, or the path. I don't know. I usually go this way though, instead of on the road. Sidewalk by the road. Parking lot here. This is where I saw the blonde. She was walking this way and I was walking into the Mackenzie building. And it took me quite a few weak steps to finally turn around. But it was too late. I have a couple of classes in here. We're on the second floor though. But we're not gonna stay. Got places to be. Mackenzie building's kind of a weird thing. It's like a U shape and then it opens up in the middle. I haven't been in the other section, just that part that we just went through back there. I usually just pass through on a walk to another class. Oof. It's not very even, the ground here, so if you don't watch your step, could slip, trip up. I don't really go that way. I don't have any classes that way. We get to go the scenic route. I think this is a wood shop kind of thing. It's hard to see, but they got machines that go sometimes, and this thing makes a loud sound. Usually it's hard to hear when I walk through here. It's a parking lot. This is where they do a lot of events and protests and things. I saw a Spotify van there once. I saw some natives doing that awareness thing. This is the University Center. That's where you go if you need to buy books for one of your classes. You can eat in there. I don't know, I don't go in there too often. There's a cool guy's shadow right there. This is a new building. They've been making this one since I came here. It's coming along pretty nicely, I'd say. My hand's starting to get cold because there's a little bit of wind out here. I don't know if you can hear it or not, because I don't really know where the microphone is on this thing. It's kind of snowing a little bit. I doubt you can see that. There's a bar, I think. I'm inclined to believe that is the case. I think that's the Tory building, but I'm not entirely certain. You can see some flags. Actually, I'll stop and I'll zoom in. See some flags in there. That's neat. There's a glove. Like a glove. Here's another one of our idols, I guess. Gail Garland. I've never seen her in real life. Just on that sign when I walk around this way, which I do fairly often. This is a nice little block of buildings. I think these are science buildings, which you can tell because somebody's doing some mad science up there all the time. Now that building sometimes locks its doors at random, so we're going to be forced to take the stairs today, which is fine. We need to go up here anyway. There's lots of classes I have up around this way. I guess somebody killed themselves here. I mean, I don't know that, but it doesn't take a genius to want to kill yourself here. So, yeah, that is the Tory building. And it's got some paintings and art stuff. I don't know. I don't have a class in there. This is, I don't know. That's the building where the French Revolution class is. I'm going to put the phone down for a sec. Deal with my sweater. Continue on our merry way. Yeah, so that room right there is where my French Revolution class is. Down a little bit more is where my history discussion group is. And that is the library. I've been in there a few times. This is like a park area, but it's closed off on account of winter. There's a sign, Patterson Hall. It's got some salt. I'll hold my phone with my left now because my right hand's getting cold. Closer shot of the library. They charge you for printing there, even if it's not color, so that's nice. You got more art stuff. Liberal arts degree. You can see in the background there, that is Loeb, which a lot of people say has bad design. I'm no architect, but I don't know. I'm able to find my one discussion group there. I think my lips are going numb, so get used to that. There's some construction going on there, so I can't really walk through that area that easily. This is Southam Hall. This is where I had political science last semester, and now I have law. So that's a fun time. There's really nothing out that way except more parking lots, so we'll go through here. know what these signs are all about. It's nice and warm in here. So yeah, this is a closer shot of the Loeb building. That one down there is another building. We'll go in if it lets us. All right, we're in. Lots of signs, lots of things to ignore. No exits though, so I don't even think about going that way. I guess I can show you where I have that geography discussion room. It's down the stairs. All the way down the stairs. Right here is the building, is the room, I think. But we're going out the exit. It's the way I take out every time that class is finished. It's always beeping in here. And then we're back outside. Now we could go left, or we could go right, but I think the only way back is left. I haven't actually tried going right. I'm pretty sure it all just loops back around though, so. Oh, if you look close, you're gonna see the trains coming. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's exciting stuff. I think that's the Rideau River. Sorry if there's not that much commentary. I'm just not used to talking to myself in public. It seems like a bit of an autistic thing to do, but here we are. So, let's not get hit by a car today. What do you say? Gilbert W. White Duck is another saint, I guess. Approaching another of those wonderful signs, this time featuring Linda Grusani, an Indigenous art curator. Ooh. Sure, I'm glad I know about them. Aren't you? Not much of a place to look at on account of it's dark. This is Ross Koningstein, Google Director Emeritus. New. Ooh. Brand new pedestrian stop. Well, it would so happen that on this fine day, I am a pedestrian. So I think I'm gonna make everybody else stop. Even though there's nobody else here. The buildings here are also tall. I really don't like it. And you get a nice view of the river from up there, and you get some nice parking down there. So it's like a combo thing, I guess. It's a bit of an interesting place. It's very yellow in here. Train sure doesn't get much of a break. There's a statue of Gandhi over there. That's kind of neat, I guess. Look at those exciting events. What a place. What a time to be alive. This is Richcraft Hall. It's where I had film last semester and where I had law last semester, in the same room actually. And down there behind it's the Stacey building. That's where I have history this semester. Lots of people out and about tonight. I guess it's Saturday, but I don't expect them to be at university buildings on a Saturday night. There's a closer look at the newly constructed building. Working title. Not a very clear night out, like I mentioned. It was kind of snowing, but it's probably just wind blowing off the top of buildings since there isn't really that much now. They used to have this whole sidewalk blocked off because of the construction. I'm gonna switch my hands again. Oh, I didn't even know you could walk down this way. Well, there isn't really much down there for us, so we're gonna keep on walking. Walk up to the bus stop finally. It's one of our final destinations. There's more stuff on the other side of the tracks, but you know, we don't really go over there. Isn't really much for us. Mostly sports buildings and parking. There's a daycare too. Parking lot's usually a little bit more filled. into my building the back way, I guess, since you've already seen me go out the front way. Oh, I can show you the building where the piano is too. We can try to go in there. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, that's the cafeteria right there. Forgot to mention where that was. Now that I think about it, I can't remember where I saw that piano. Guess I'm stuck. I'll try out this way. Looks like they put proper locks in place to keep people like me out. Oh well. No piano, but we got a nice shot of the cafeteria. Oh, that building, the room on the farthest to the right on the top, is where I spent 4 hours on that day with no electricity. That was fun. This is Glengarry. All right. Thus concludes the campus tour. You basically saw all of the highlights, I guess. Yeah. So here we are. Have a good day.
Floor.